Okay, so this is a video on how to operate your Sunflow heat pump system. It basically goes over the controls within the distribution header cabinet. Okay, Ross, this is Ross. He's going to just go through the different components. Righto.
Good afternoon. So what we have inside the main cupboard is a main isolation switch, an extra heat switch, so that when you are needing some extra heat or very cold, you can flick that on. It'll give you extra temperature on the display here of hotter water temperature, and once you've finished you can turn it back off again. Alright, it'll revert back to its normal heating mode or heating eco mode. On the display it shows you we're in heating eco mode and the water temperature is currently at 25, or asking for 25 degrees, and with this one here it is currently 21 degrees, the water temperature. So that water temperature will just ramp up and down according to the outside air temperature of the system, including in the system. Okay, the thermostat that's in your control panel is a slab thermostat, which is set generally to run during your cheaper night rate power time. This is set up to control so that you're only heating a minimum base temperature on your concrete slab. And during summertime, when you don't want to heat during the night, you can push the button and it will turn off, your right hand button. Okay. This is a main power switch. We recommend you don't turn that off because you will lose your battery backup in your thermostats. Okay, we'll go back down onto the manifold now. This is your main heating manifold. The hot water comes up through the pump, through the flow switch and the valve, and then along the manifold. Each one of these is a different zone in your house. Bedroom 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 and so on. When these are screwed right up, you are getting maximum flow through the zones, and when they are screwed down, you are getting minimum or no flow through each zone in your house, through each zone. The further the read indicator drops down in this tube, then the more flow is going into the zone. The bottom manifold is just used for turning the zones on and off. So you screw it down, it shuts the flow off on that zone only, or screw it up and it opens the zone. But preferably it is best that you use only this zone only. And it is best to keep all of these open on all of the zones. Okay, I'll now show you a room thermostat in the lounge, your main room thermostat. Okay, this gauge here shows you the pressure in the system. The bottom half of the gauge shows you sitting around 2.4 bar of pressure, and normal running pressure is between 1 and 2 bar. This device here is a pressure switch, which is designed to shut the system off when the pressure gets too low to avoid damage to the system. The gauge on top shows you a pressure gauge, and as you can see here it's sitting around 2.4 bar. Normal pressure, running pressure, is anywhere between 1 and 2.5 bar. The top part of the gauge is a temperature gauge on the flow side of the manifold. This one here is a relief valve, which is designed to relieve pressure off the system if it gets above 3 bar.